Tales from the Rooted Show, man. And bro, like it's a good day, man. It's a good day, man. At some point, you got to recharge, man. You got to recharge, man. Spiritually, mentally drained right now. Physically, my body feels well. Like my Achilles, aches and shit. But man, I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping, bro. Keep fighting through it, man. Keep fighting through it. Still the little dread keep popping up back here. I see it. But yeah, man. I'm looking for a way to recharge myself right now. You know what I'm saying? Recharge my mind, my body, my spirit right now. I'm just trying to recharge, man. Sometimes you gotta take some time out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do things the way you need it to be done, man. I ain't worried about none of that other crap. I don't care. I don't care, man. I give all my worries away, bro. Just be needing time to yourself to just think and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Put your mind and your thoughts together. You know what I'm saying? Mom always say everything that glitters ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And everything that look good ain't good for you. You know? So it's like little stuff like that, man. Just trying to keep my mind together on all the craziness going on in my world, and just trying to keep my child sane, man. Like trying to push this business, trying to push this booty juice. And I seen how Opus played on me a little bit. Opus talking about booty juice. It's not booty juice. What the fuck? I think that would kind of be kind of catchy in 2025. People, what you drinking? This that booty juice. I'm like, whoa. But nah, booty, the state, not the state. That's a little town, a little city called Booty, Louisiana. You feel what I'm saying? And like, there's this lady, famously known as Sam I Am, and she makes this incredible concoction that we call booty juice. Now, a little insight, this incredible lady is my auntie. So I can get the concoction whenever I want, you know what I'm saying? And she's consistent with it. But the only problem with the booty juice is, no, nothing's wrong with it. It's alcohol. That's really like the only little thing to contemplate. But other than that, it's really good. It tastes well. You know what I'm saying? She has a really good slogan for it, and I agree with the slogan, because the slogan, honestly, pushes this shit to another level. You know what I'm saying? You'll sit up there and you'll be sipping that shit. People like, this is water. I went to an event a couple of days ago. Not a couple of days ago, like probably like 2 weeks ago. And they had a lady. I'm one of them hosts. I'm going around. I want everybody to have a drink. If you're driving home, you know what I'm saying? Just at least take one. You know what I'm saying? Don't be irresponsible. So I'm one of them people. Like I said, I'm gonna get everybody. So I'll make sure everybody has a drink in their hand. They enjoying the booty juice. They enjoying it. They loving it. I'm trying to make sure all this shit go well, right? So I go ahead and I'm passing out this shit like, this tastes like water. Tastes like water. Ma'am, I think you an alcoholic. Cause there ain't no way in the world that tastes like water. If anything, it tastes like fucking like some sweet, like some Sunny D or some shit mixed with whatever the fuck she put in there. I was about to say pineapples. I don't know. I don't know what my auntie put in that bitch, but all I know is, bro, that shit get you right. You know what I'm saying? And all these companies out here putting out their own cocktails and whatnot, you know. Tennessee whiskey, everybody putting out their own shit, but man, look. We ain't going. We ain't going. I'm about to mute this bitch. Yeah, my bad. And delete the dragon, man. And delete the fucking dragon. Whew. But yeah. So take your time, don't rush. Do-do-do-do-do. She said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Yeah, man. She went outside? Come on, go outside. Yes, sir. Come on. Shit. Come on. Bolaño. Come on. Come on, Lanyo. Go potty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That dog special as hell. This way. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's a concoction. I'm gonna throw it all together, package it up individually, sell it. You know what I'm saying? Push that shit in the right way. Backyard. Backyard. Push that shit the right way, man. That's how this shit gonna go. Backyard. Yeah, man. You know what else I am glad to see too, bro? I'm glad to see Shannon Sharp still doing this thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad to see him still on there doing nightcaps, still doing Club Shay and shot up tremendously. That bitch had 3 million subscribers. Shout out to him, bro. And shout out to the nightcap. Nightcap still going tough. I like that, man. Keep working. It remind me of that situation. Remember when R. Kelly peed on that little girl? And the little girl had and the girl mysteriously went out of town or some shit like that. Her family left or some shit like that. And he got out of this shit and still was making music. That's what it reminded me of. Like, whatever this little legal situation is, like, yeah, he going through it, but fuck, he hitting that bit and keeping it pushing, you hear me? He got a chokehold on it. I don't got a chokehold on the game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Bye. Come on, Bolaño. You done? Done? So take your time, don't rush. Do-do-do-do-do. I say, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt. Oh, man, I don't know. That's how this fucking song goes, bro. Yeah, man, but shout out to the nigga, man. Hey, you know what else too, bro? I don't think nobody give Shout out to Shiloh Sanders, bro. That young brother, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know everybody won't give Shador all the credit, you know, oh, he's the quarterback. I get it. He's the most important position on the field. I get it. You know, but, oh, Shiloh Sanders is solid, bro. Like, in my opinion. Like, not just on the field. I'm talking about as a well-rounded young man. Every time I see that young man, I see him online, I'm going to say that, he's smiling. Like, he's real life smiling. He's having a good time. He doesn't care what, he already had a idea of what the league was going. They probably wasn't going to draft him because you're a defensive back. You're not your father. They did the same thing to his first son, Bucky. You know, if you pay attention, they were like, oh, his dad has this superstar. That's why I was like, when they were saying that shit during like Shador's draft process, I'm like, yeah, but Bucky had the same dad. You know, this and that. So it's like, y'all didn't give him that same grace. You know, so I already knew they were about to take Shiloh. You're not Travis, you're not Shador. We about to knock you down. But, and I said, that young man, like, bro, like, that young man is always, when I seen him, he always had a good attitude. He's, like I say, smiling. You know, you can tell he has good faith. You know, he trusts his father and what his father does. Man, I'm like, bro, look, I feel like maybe if Shador would have had, like, more of his personality, but like, they're kids, they're different. But, you know, if he was probably more a little bit like Shiloh, like they'll probably take a lot more of a liking to him. Because when he was at Jackson, he was doing the band marching thing and you know, he was doing it like, you know, like to me, like if he makes it in the league, he's gonna be a star. Like you can market that young man. You know what I'm saying? You can market that young man. And you can't say he can't play on a high level because he was recruited into the SEC. So I don't want to hear about, and I don't care what star you is. Like all that, I was a 3-star. You can Google me, Tyren Hills, TYRENHILLS. You can Google me. I was a 3-star athlete. It don't mean too much, bro. Don't get me wrong, I was good. Ain't like I'm saying, oh, I had stars and I was trash. No, I was good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great. Especially didn't want to work for it. That's another thing too. You know, and another thing too, I don't play the politic game, bro. I don't play that politic game. Like, man, look, I go home. Look, I work hard, bro. When I leave that field, bro, look, I'm going home. I might watch a little bit of film just to, you know, catch an eye on the team. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, me knowing that if I'd have put a lot more work into the shit, it would have worked out a lot better with my size, my speed, and everything was like that. But it's just like, bro, like, I didn't have it. Like, you gotta have it mentally. You gotta love to go out there and practice and want to thump every day, or want to, you know, go out there and, you know, and get better some shit you've been doing your whole life. But that's the beauty of football. When you do the little things that they teach you and it works, you're like, oh snap, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about football, bro. Football is a beautiful team sport. Like, that's why I love football. That's why I know it's like the #1 sport in America. We love football. We love football, but they get paid probably the worst out of all major sports. And I'm not talking about like how much money they make. I'm talking about the way the contract situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Darnold signing, they say a 3-year deal, but they only guaranteed one of them. Like, come on, man. It's the biggest sport in America. You know what I'm saying? Granted, how can I say? Basketball is worldwide, soccer's worldwide, you know, but football, it's growing, you know, because it takes a lot to put on a football game. It takes a lot. You know, football is not a child sport, man. People can say, well, we playing a child's game. Yeah, it was invented for grown motherfuckers to play. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why basketball, you can go in there. If you look at it, they recruit younger in basketball. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because you can go in there and, you know, put up some good points. Like your progression will, you know, you can get better. Football's a lot different. Like, nigga, they'll stop going to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at John Ross, the third. Boy ran on a 4.22 coming out of college, 4.29, something like that coming out of college, out of Washington. You know what I'm saying? And they should have known, because most of his plays were like deep ball specialists. Like, he was a deep ball specialist. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, like, Man, you don't know what you could have did with that speed. That young man had promising speed. Like, you know, like it's things he probably could learn, but I don't know him, I don't know his personality. So I couldn't tell you like if it was him that pretty much dogged his opportunity with the vets, but seemed like a solid guy. So shout out to John Ross III, one of the fastest, you know what I'm saying? Xavier Worthy found his thing with speed. Oh, this we gotta talk about. Henry Ruggs, man. Shout out to Henry Ruggs, man. That boy about to get released soon. I think this year. I think this year he's gonna get released. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Henry Ruggs III, the young man that was drafted out of Alabama? Young guy was a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, probably you can look at the numbers. Every like 1 out of 2 times he touched the ball, he was gonna score. That's how talented the young man was, and he had speed. But he made a stupid decision, and you won a stupid prize. And in the midst of that stupid prize, somebody lost their life. So, you know, I pray he learns. You know, I wish he'd have learned from others, but I pray he learns from his own situation. I pray the league allows him to come back into the league. You know what I'm saying? Get the man a chance. Cause fuck, ain't like he was just blowing the league out of water, so they really don't. You know what I'm saying? They really could go on without him. You know what I mean? But shit, you could be like Michael Vick. Michael Vick came back in the league, shit, after that dog stint up in jail, and worked that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Could be like Vick. I don't know, man. Like, you never know. They say he been training in jail. He gonna be jail strong. Shout out to Henry Ruggs. He gonna be jail strong. So he gonna come back. He was already little, so now he gonna come back bigger. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back bigger, gonna come back, like, I pray him, man. If he maintain that speed with that size, he might come in first year and cut up. I ain't gonna lie. That's how immensely talented that man is. But then again, I thought Jerry Jeudy was gonna be Larry Fitzgerald at one point, like 2.0. You know what I'm saying? So we get it wrong. We get it wrong all the time. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like it's system, it's players, it's all type of shit. You can't just push it on certain players and you know, the coach. If the coach ain't going to him, if the coach ain't giving him the opportunities, like Travis Hunter. Like if Travis Hunter don't get the opportunity, I'm not gonna call him a bust. I'm not gonna call him a bust at either position. I want to see how many opportunities he get. To me, now if he busts on the opportunities that are given to him, then you got me. You got me. But if he's not giving a lot of opportunities, and I'm not calling. I don't strike players out like that. I don't care if you go in that bit like Baker Mayfield, in my opinion. Baker Mayfield was not a bust. Is not a bust. He was a good selection. The Browns wanted him to get off with Jarvis and Odell, but it's like, bro, like maybe just at that time, Odell just wasn't the receiver for him. You know what I'm saying? Odell was getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's slinging that, but like, and then go look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Baker was decent. Rookie year, sophomore year, third year, fourth year, they let him walk. You can't get mad at the man because you let him walk. How'd that go? Excuse me. You let him go. He didn't sit up there and, you know what I'm saying? Blue Scud do. We gave two. No, nigga, y'all let him walk. And that's what I think the Browns went wrong here. Then you acquired Deshaun Watson. You could have been in a way better position than what you was now if you just signed Baker and on a cheaper contract. Baker, what Baker did? Baker went to the Panthers on a 1-year deal. Then he went to the Bucks on a 1-year deal. Took him to the playoffs, signed an extension. He might be up for another one. Took him to the playoffs again last year. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. You just got to have the opportunity to finish. Sam Darnold, I'm going to be real with you. Even if he goes back to being the Sam Darnold of young, I'm not going to call him a bust. You had that great year, bro. Like, they let you sit in that league forever. You know what I'm saying? They did do it so fast with running backs and receivers and DBs. Even some D linemen, they'll get you out of there fast, quick, in a hurry. You feel what I'm saying? But quarterback, we can see if he can develop. He has all the tools. He can do everything we need him to do. Yeah, but if it ain't here, and get the fuck with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't here, get the fuck with it, man. Like I said, another thing too for all the things that's coming out about Shedeur Sanders coming out of the after the combine, and the Giants gave him a book and the install, and he got mad at him and all that stuff, bro. Like as a 5th round pick, they not gonna play that shit with your ass. They gonna cut your ass and, you know what I'm saying, and move forward. And I hate how these like analysts are like, they trying to put these other young quarterbacks down because they were selected before him. Like, well, I can understand Jackson Dart, but I can't understand Tyler Shough and Dylan Gabriel and all that. Man, bro, look here, bro. Like, don't just go off those opinions, bro. Go look at those people, scout reports yourself. Tyler Shough, maybe the oldest quarterback out of these guys, but was the most QBIs, but the age and injury history was the most ready, most talented. Was the most talented out of all the quarterbacks. He had the height, he had the arm, he had the accuracy. You know what I'm saying? But it comes with an injury history. Come on, man. So when it comes to the Saints and all that stuff like that, and then like people gotta realize Kellen Moore is an offensive. I'm not gonna say guru yet. He won his championship with the Eagles. He's an offensive guru. I'm gonna give it to him. Kellen Moore is an offensive guru, bro. Like he gonna get the best out of Spencer Rattler, who's a pretty good quarterback, who was the #1 quarterback coming out in his high school days. I understand that don't mean too much when he comes to the league, but it shows that the confidence there. You can get that back. So he's gonna compete with Spencer Rattler. He's gonna compete. Derek Carr's hurt right now, and then Tyler Shough and whoever else they bring in. But other than that, bro, like I said, I think the Saints are gonna be decent. You can say what, 9-8. I give them 9-8. 9-8 for that division, because the Falcons got to start. They got to start that young quarterback who do look promising. Penix do look promising. I ain't gonna lie. Like Michael Penix Jr. does look really promising. He played well, but like now he got some experience under his belt. Now he gonna go into the season like I got it on my back, and he's an older quarterback, so he, you know what I'm saying, his mentality there. That's what you love about him. The Jaden Daniels, the what's your boy name? Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Burrow was an older quarterback coming out. Dog was ready. People don't remember that first year at LSU. Joe Burrow looked like. Give me a quarterback that looked average. Average. And just turned it on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Joe Burrow probably has one of the greatest college turnarounds I've ever seen in my life. Because he was below average at LSU that first year. The second year comes back and because you know what I'm saying, it comes back and has a phenomenal year. And then I was like, man, I don't know, man. It was too up and down, but he was trending in the right direction. I'm like, all right, bet. So shout out to him, you heard me? Right there, my boy. Say hi. What's up? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Jake? What's up, Gabriel G's? What's up, baby? Appreciate the like, baby. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Burrow, man. He damn sure did his part, you dig? Also, I want to give it up for man, who else? Jaden Daniels came out as an older quarterback. Who else? Oh, let me go to this. I'm gonna just ramble about all kind of little sports stuff that just pop in my head that I had, or thoughts I had at the time that I didn't put out at that time. I'm gonna say this. I didn't see Jaden Daniels being this, honestly. I didn't see him being this guy. I didn't see it, just being honest. I don't care I'd rather be honest than lie to you. I didn't see him being this, but he became what the fuck he became. Now, he's so small, but that's why I'm like, bro, I'm looking at Travis Hunter, I'm like, he's so skinny in the frame, but you can tell he kind of bulked up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, it's all right, he's gonna be good. And I feel like Travis is out there right now, taking reps at offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? He's not taking no reps off. In football, depending on what kind of offense you run, you can get a little bit of a break in between plays. You just gotta know how to breathe. You know what I'm saying? In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. What's the play? Bow, bow, bow. Boom, 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 boom. What's your boy say? Banana white spider. Okay, banana white spider. What I am? I'm the why I got the okay, bow. You know what I'm saying? Or what it is? Over. Saying because our defense, we gave the front first, so it was like over blank. You know what I'm saying? Because they still use the same playbook, so I ain't gonna give out. Even though thing, but it's like over blank. Over cover 5. Let's just say something basic. Over cover 5. 5 mean we roll weak. 3 mean we roll strong. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, man. Like just being breathe in between play. Okay, boom, fire. I got this. All right, boom. How they line it? Like you gotta always have your mind just thinking. And like once you have it figured out, bro, and you know teams' tendencies. That's why film is so important. You understand the team's tendencies, and that you can analyze stuff. You can play fast. It's all about playing fast. Football is all about playing fast, bro. But yeah, I didn't think he was gonna be that. So shout out to Jayden Daniels. He him. You him, my boy. You him. Now you gotta repeat it because you did something that you looking like to be a $200-some million quarterback just based off that first year. You feel what I'm saying? Now, CJ Stroud. Oh, let's get to that. My list of quarterbacks who are about to get paid. Right? And I feel like how you do it as a young quarterback, man. First, Bo Nix, he gonna get paid. Will he get paid? Joe Burrow? Depends on what the Broncos. They got it. The Waltons have it. So it depends on what the Broncos feel and if he plays well again this year. If he takes let me tell you like this, man. Play great your first three years, and then you'll be in a Trevor Lawrence situation when people are like, well, why did they pay him? But it's like. I played, you know what I'm saying? I brought a franchise that did well, because I don't act like Jalen Ramsey and AJ Abuye and all those guys that played defense over there, Miles Jack, that, with that early team that went and played Tom Brady in the AFC Championship. I don't act like that team wasn't, that team was nice. You know what I'm saying? You ran into a situation just like the Titans, in my opinion. You paid a quarterback, you paid an average quarterback to take you to a Super Bowl because you was like, it's a good price, he fits in the system, you know what I mean? We can run the air out the ball, but you still got to be able to make big throws, bro. It's not about, that's what I love about Lamar Jackson. It's not about, even Josh Allen, bro. Like, Josh, man, that's what I love about Josh can be a volume thrower and still get the fucking job done. Lamar is so, I hate how they talk about it, he's so accurate. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You realize Lamar, he might not even throw it more than 20 times. Might not throw it more than 15 times, depending on how well they're running the ball. You know what I'm saying? But he accurate. Boom, on point. Josh Allen, I love Josh Allen's game. Like, Josh Allen is a superhuman. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, like, you gotta realize, bro, like, what, he's 6'5", 6'4", 6'5"? 200-something pounds, so like, bro, ain't too many people want to tackle him. Ain't too many people gonna want to sit up there in the cold when you go play Buffalo at home in the playoffs, go want to sit up there and want to tackle Josh Allen. Not too many people on a normal day wants to tackle a 6'3" Derrick Henry coming down the pipe. So let's not, you know what I'm saying? So this that was an advantage for that boy to be where he was. You feel what I'm saying? It was an advantage for, like, you know what I'm saying, to get like Josh Jacobs to be playing in Green Bay at that time. Green Bay should have ran more of the ball. He tried to throw the fucking ball. Don't get me wrong, Jordan Love is really good. He's really good. Is he great? That's yet to be. He's a young quarterback. It's yet to be seen. Is he really good? Yeah. But there's a difference. You're great, you're really good, you're good, which is, average, you're, below average, and then you just shits make grits. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, You got to throw. And now I'm being real with you. You got to throw Jalen Hurts in there. Dogs. Like y'all in another group. It's not just about throwing the ball. It's about controlling the game. They can control the game at a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but Jalen has AJ and Devontae. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Fuck that nigga. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was rotating fucking receivers. Let's keep it a bean. Pat was rotating receivers, bro. You know what I'm saying? After he lost Tyreek Hill, shit. Like, I was surprised they won. They won after Tyreek left. To be real with you. But that's the thing about Tyreek. I don't think he really didn't understand that. And we saw this in college. Tua does not have the strongest arm. I was like, bro, he's so accurate. That short to intermediate to mid, like to that middle. Oh, he'll light you up. Ying, ying, that left hand. Ying, ying. But you talking about going 25 plus yards down the field? Well, we're not talking about, you know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert. We ain't talking about my boy 6 foot something. Sling that bitch. Damn. You know what I mean? He ain't that. Shit, I'm gonna be real with you. Jalen Hurts doesn't even have an arm like that on some shit. Like an accurate arm like that. The person with the let me see. Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, and those two got it. And they got the best deep balls. Got the best deep balls in the game. Paul. They got the best deep balls in the game, in my opinion. Like, I know people will be like, oh, what about man, Joe Burrow, bro. That he just seems like he's just so accurate anywhere on the field, bro. That's his superpower. Like, Patrick Mahomes is just one of those guys that just like, I know how to win. I just know how to win. However you need it, I'm gonna get it to you. I mean, baseball, throw that bit to the side. You want me to, hey, and he knows the game so well. That's another thing too. He knows the game well. So man, look, Josh Allen is just fucking. Who wants to get hit by a dump truck? Like, who wants to tackle a dump truck, son? You know what I'm saying? And he trying to run through you. He ain't trying to like go around. He trying to go through you. Like, boy, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real with y'all, son. Look, bro, look. Don't get me wrong, bro. There was time where I done made a business decision. I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna shoot in this bitch, but I ain't about to, look, I'm about to go low. You know what I'm saying? Make a business, figure out something, hold on for dear life, something, swing your body, something, hold on. You might change his direction or something, you know what I mean? But you gotta understand, they work out too. So, you just gotta be ready for war, man. Football is a thing where, like, really, you're supposed to know what your opponent's doing. You're supposed to know what, the offense is doing. You're supposed to, like, all right, I know in this alignment, of course, they gonna add a couple wrinkles. They gonna add some install, but at some point, boy, by week 7, week 8, boy, come on, boy. Everything is a wrinkle or might be, a couple of new little plays they didn't stole from somebody. Everybody take plays from everybody. You see somebody that do a play that work, they go try it. The Eagles just haven't really gave away the tush push magic, but it's nothing but rugby football. That's all it is. I think the Bills are getting a better idea of it because you got that big 6'5" monster back there. And Lamar Jackson, oh man, his game, I love his game. I love this game in Louisville. Lamar Jackson is one of those guys, when you watch, you say to yourself, wow, you took him at the 32nd pick in the first round, like, because he's somebody, like, you literally watch, he didn't do anything but get better every year. Literally. I'm talking about even after the Heisman year. Even after the Heisman year, he got better. I'm like, man, Lamar, like, you know what I'm saying? So when he figured it out in the league, so like what he did was, he realized he had Greg Roman as his OC. Greg said, all right, we about to run the air out the ball. And you realize, man, they was winning a lot of games. They just couldn't finish it off. And who was stopping them when they was winning those games with Greg Roman? Tennessee Titans. Damn, Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was a monster. But I love Lamar game. I love his game. And then, like, you know, he's shown, man, I can open this bitch up and play. Same thing about, I'm going to get on Derrick Henry. Man, this is the thing, right? This is my discrepancy. All right, I'm going to get into the camera with this one. Derrick Henry and Ezekiel Elliott, when they both came out, right? That year, Derrick won the Heisman, ran for over 2,000 yards, lost the national championship to Ohio State. Zeke ran crazy. Okay, I get it. I remember. But I was saying to myself, I said, why wouldn't you take Derrick Henry? He's an every down back. You know, he can pass pro, you know, really well. You know what I'm saying? Like another offensive lineman or some shit when he in the pass pro. You could dump it off to him, but they started saying, oh, he can't catch. Oh, he just started coming up with stuff. But truth of the matter is, they never really threw it to him like that. And when he did catch the ball. So I'm like, where is they come? Like, where is this scouting, like, deficiencies coming from? Because like that's not what I saw when I saw him play at Bama. Even when he wore number 27 and he got those reps that he got, I did not like. You didn't see that. You saw a formidable, a big formidable back. You know what I'm saying? Every down back. So I'm like, okay, but Zeke was the first back taken, and if y'all remember, Derrick was the first back taken in the second round, because he was like either the first or second pick in the second round by the Titans, right? And when Derrick came in, people were like, oh man, well, Zeke had a better rookie year. Yeah, because Derrick shared snaps with Dion Lewis when Mike Vrabel was trying to make the offense that passing back offense that he had in New England. But once they got a grip on him, and let me tell you what it was. I remember the play that got him going. He took off. That was that 99-yard play he had from the goal line. They gave it to him. That big motherfucker took off. Bow! You know what I'm saying? And since then, bro, they were still doing the little Dion Lewis back and forth a little bit, but they started giving them to him more out the eye. And that motherfucker, bow, bow. He was like I said, he became Derrick, and he became known as Derrick Henry. That was Tennessee's Derrick Henry. Tennessee went wrong when you re-signed Ryan Tannehill to that contract. You should have got a better quarterback, bro. Somebody who could have made those throws, because A.J. Brown was still A.J. Brown in Tennessee. You feel what I'm saying? That's what made it so unique, because it's like he was a go-to receiver. Like when they know they had to pass the ball, man, you was going to A.J. Brown, son. A.J. Brown, like you know what I'm saying? And he was doing Julio Jones type stuff like that in Tennessee. So you wondering, why is Tennessee not trying to pay this man? Oh, they say he got an injury here. Okay, okay. So now then he go to Philly and do what he do. Man, with the 2 Super Bowls, in 3 years? 2 Super Bowls, in 3-4 years? Lost one to the Kansas City Chiefs and then won one, and then came back and beat the Chiefs. Come on, man, blew them out. And then, you know what I'm saying, like that was my, but going back to my original, when I was talking about with Derrick Henry and Ezekiel Elliott, those two right there, bro. Like I don't know. Like I in my head, I thought it was a couldn't miss taking Derrick Henry first. I thought Zeke would go big. I feel like Derrick you could put anywhere. Like he's such a monster. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can make your offense around him. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like, the Baltimore Ravens, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm praying Lamar wins in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be tough though, cause you got some, every year there's somebody good coming in the league, dog. Every year. You know what I'm saying? So now look at it. Cam Ward, say he takes a step forward, make the Titans better. Caleb Williams, he takes a step forward, make the Bears better. Jaden Daniels takes a step forward. That makes the Commanders better. You know what I'm saying? You still got Dak. You still got Jalen. Who else? I'm just going around anything the quarterback. The Bills still knocking on the door. The Chiefs, come on, you got Patrick Mahomes. You in the same division with hot dogging Joe Burrow. Lord knows what Cleveland gonna do if one of these young quarterbacks step up. Because if Dylan Gabriel does what Dylan Gabriel can do, they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he'll start. He'll start first, and it'll be like a RG3, Kirk Cousins situations. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If Dylan go down, shit, Shador go in, he do his thing. It's gonna be a fight for it. So I believe that can happen, but. That can be tough. You don't know. One of those young quarterbacks might step up, Shador or Dylan Gabriel. I'm trying to see who else. Like I said, Baker's out there. I don't know what the Raiders are going to look like. They could tote the air out the ball, and Geno could make great passes. It could be that, but I don't. Besides Jacoby Myers, I don't really know what other good receivers they have. They probably got somebody in house, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think, bro. Who else? Quarterbacks. C.J. Stroud. Trevor Lawrence can come back and take a big leap. You know what I mean? We don't know what New York gonna look like. I don't know what New York gonna look like. Got some good players though. Who else? I know there's some teams like, man, wait, look at here. Oh, my Chargers. Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, but I'm a Chargers fan. What's good, man? LBC Productions, what's good, baby? But yeah, I'm a Chargers fan, you hear me? Got my Chargers, you hear me? We gonna be back there. Shit, the Broncos got Bo Nix, they looking good. Shit, you don't know how that's gonna look. You know what I mean? I'm saying, but you gotta, when it comes to getting these championships, man, you gotta get this shit now. You gotta grab that shit now, you hear me? OG Lucas, what's good, my boy? I'm gonna grab my charge. You gotta get these championships now. I'm telling you, boy, the league ain't doing nothing but getting better, and more people. Hold on. Yeah. More and more cats are coming into the league, bro. And they hungrier than ever. Everybody ain't gonna be a bust, but but everybody ain't gonna be Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes or, But shit, top 15, man, if you can get into the top 11, top 15, you can get paid. You know what I'm saying? You can get paid. I'm telling Cat, boy, look, just at least, look, go get paid. You hear me? Just go get paid, bro. Go get paid. Go get paid, bro. You could be a, let's see, top 10 will require some money. If you top 12 in the market right, you can get a bag. You can get a bag. You can make a team say, I believe in you. If, say, top 15, man, you getting mid-level, man, I'll take that Baker Mayfield money. Boy, Baker making 30-something million, about to probably make 45. You know, I think he is making 45. I'm 45. Shit, that's good for me. Yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? What that boy said, Vernell said, rice and gravy? I ain't too lazy. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it did. Yes, it did, brother. Hey, what that boy said, rice and gravy? I ain't too lazy. Stupid ass. No, it did, bro. Hey, like I said, man, the league getting better. Boy, look, let Shedeur Sanders mess around and get that starting spot and start cutting up. Boy, ain't he in the same division as you? When you say it's up, if it's up, and it's up, then it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Them boy gonna be ready, man. Them boy gonna be ready, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to all them boys, man. Ain't about when you get drafted. It's about what you do when you get there, man. I'm telling you. They got the same plans and opportunities for you. People got Joe Burrow. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like, them people got Joe Flacco in that bit. You know he ain't on. You know he only there for a year. Dylan Gabriel, who I ain't gonna lie to you, I believe could be a starting quarterback. He's the older quarterback. He's very accurate. Takes care of the ball. Does hold the ball long as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. That Oregon offensive line was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if you give him a playbook, like, and a script to follow, and then, allow him to get comfortable and confident, I feel like he's gonna be good. But I also feel like Shedeur Sanders in that room could be really good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we also forgetting Kenny Pickett is also in that room. So he's a first round pick. So and he played well for the Eagles. That's why the Browns traded for him. So, or signed him. You know what I mean? So it's going to be very interesting because Kenny Pickett could go start for the Browns this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like, they probably told Flacco, like, man, look, you got a spot. But if Kenny Pickett come in or Shedeur or Dylan Gabriel come in, those are some good names. Those are some good names. That's good competition because Kenny Pickett is the first round pick who been through his rookie year and stuff like that. He's been around. He's probably 4 years in the league now. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. I feel like that's a good mentorship for those guys. Also, what's your boy name, man? What's your boy name? Joe Flacco. Also mentorship, great mentorship. You know what I mean? But like he went in there and competed with Anthony Richardson. You can tell when he went into camp, he helped Anthony, but he also competed. Anthony Richardson needs to take, man, if that guy can take a big step, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, that's like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson had a baby. And Cam Newton is his uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that. Like he just gotta learn how to pass like them niggas. He built right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as to be a starting quarterback, you like, man, he everything you want. Like, man, but only thing I wanted to learn, like Lamar did, man, look, it ain't gotta be spectacular, Josh. Anthony, I'm sorry. It ain't gotta be just to call him Josh. Look, I gave him a new name. But Anthony, it don't have to be spectacular, bro. Just win. If you win, that is enough. You will get better. Your confidence will go through the roof. You are on your way, bro. I'm telling you, them people believe in you, bro. They wouldn't select you at 3 if they ain't believe in you, bro. I'm telling you, lock in. Go beat out Daniel Jones for this job, which you're going to do. And, bro, go set the league on fire, bro. Just be basic. You ain't got to go crazy. Just win. If you win, I'm telling you, bro, they ain't got no choice but to give it to you. That's how Lamar, and then Lamar got better and better and better. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, saying, you're going to hit the miles that Lamar hit, but what I'm saying is you're going to get there. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to hit your own milestones because you're a winner. You'd rather be known as a winner than a loser, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm about to go hop on this game, though. I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Tears from the Rooted Show, man. Rooted! And, like I said, man, in the beginning of this, before I started this live, get your mind right, man. Get your mind right, man. Like, prepare, man. The best is coming, man. For real, man. The best is yet to come, man. For real. I really believe that, bro. All right? Not my line either. But, yeah, man. The best is yet to come, y'all. I promise y'all, bro. Holla at me, man. Rooted!